left out on the balcony for 12 hours a day. Hi, baby. Luckily, it's a sunny day today. But yesterday, it was a torrential downpour, thunder and lightning, and he was out here screaming, begging for someone to let him inside.
Hi, I'm an Animal Control Officer for the Save Texas, and this is another ACO Reacts. If you haven't watched the original video, please go watch it so you can get the full context of what I'm fixing to tell you. But pretty much, there's a dog on a porch that's like on the second story or whatever that is been confined outside for long periods of time. And I'm assuming that Animal Control has not done anything, and I'm here to try to help you with that. Let me also preface this, I'm not from Lewisville, Texas, so I can't really tell you that this will 100% work, but based off of reading their ordinances and what I know about state law, there is something that can be done. I have mentioned the Texas Health and Safety Code so many different times in my videos. It's Texas Health and Safety Code 821.102. It basically says that if an animal is going to be outside, it has to have access to adequate shelter, potable water, shade. If it's on a tether, it cannot consist of a chain, and the tether must be 10 feet at the minimum or 5 times the length of the body, whatever distance is greater, right? So you could tell that a wire kennel is not considered adequate shelter, right? And unknown if there's actual potable water because we are on the bottom ground and it's on the second floor, so you can't tell if there's actually water or not, but I'm going to assume that there is. So you have Texas health, or you have the Texas law stating that they have to have that provided, right? Now, I did a little research on Lewisville city ordinances, and I found some very interesting things. Let's start with the minor things, and we'll work our way up to the big piece that I found very interesting. So first, because it's on the second story, we're going to go ahead and assume that they're not picking up the fecal matter in the urine 100% of the time. Okay, we're assuming, I do not know. So under here, I believe, where is it? Section 9, and causes or allows or permits an animal to remain its own filth. Are you picking up that urine? Probably not. And it probably stinks. I'm going to be really honest with you. I've seen too many of these cases where people leave their animals out on a porch and it smells because they're urinating and defecating on the porch. It's reality. There is some good owners out there, I will say that, but majority of the time, when they're already being this negligent, patterns seem to kind of show up here. And you can find this under section 3.3-5 under treatment in your animal control ordinance, which I simply just looked up on the internet, Lewisville, Texas city ordinances, and this popped up. Okay, so now we're going to jump down to section 3-6, disposition of cruelly treated animals. So this reverting back to the Texas Health and Safety Code 821, that it works in accordance with that law. Animal control officer has the authority to apply the municipal or the justice court for a warrant to seize the animal which the officer has a reason to believe his or has been cruelly treated or provided therein. Well, what does the Texas Health and Safety Code say? They have to have access to adequate shelter, and this is a clear violation of not having adequate shelter. Dogs can be outside, but they have to have that provided at the very bare minimum, very least. So by Lewisville's own ordinance, right, it says that you can literally apply for a seizure warrant. Why hasn't that been done? I don't know. Maybe they're doing it. I don't know. I'm not there. But I hope that helps. Maybe this will give them a little bit of a push that you are educating yourself on their city ordinances and their state laws, and you know what's up. So I hope that helps. Wait, and also too, I watched your second video, if you're watching this, ma'am, about getting a ladder and climbing up to the second floor and going and getting the dog. Please don't do that. That's stealing, and you could end up in jail, and then this whole situation would have been for naught. Please do not do that. I know it hurts your heart to see the animal up on there, but I'm telling you, for the love of everything holy in this world, please do not take that dog off that porch. That is theft. That's it. I hope you have a great day. Also too, again, so sorry, and I want to hear somebody say, oh, well, what is she supposed to do? Not commit theft. Thank you. Have a good day.